Hello friends, welcome to today's Spark session. Today we'll be discussing about Spark DataSet. Mainly we'll be focusing on concept and programming perspective of dataset. So now let's start first. What is Spark DataSet? Spark DataSet is one of the basic structures by Spark SQL. It helps in storing the intermediate data for Spark data processing. It is with row type is very similar to DataFrames that works as a tabular form of RDD, that is resilient distributed dataset. The dataset are supported through Scala and Java programming APIs. Dataset in Spark are known for their specific features such as type safety, immutability, schemas, performance optimization, lazy evaluation, serialization and garbage collection. So this is the overview of Spark dataset. Now we have to know why do we need Spark dataset? Why dataset came into existence? Mainly there are some cons present in RDD and data frames. That's why our dataset came forward and it has immense and heavy optimization resolution technique compared to data frame and RDD. So let's discuss those points. RDD provides compile time safety, but there is an absence of automatic optimization in RDD. DataFrames provides automatic optimization, but it lacks compile time safety. So you can see that in RDD there is lag which is fulfilled by DataFrame, and in DataFrame there is some lag which will be fulfilled by dataset. So when dataset came into existence, it is an extension of DataFrame. It combines both RDD features, that is compile time safety, and DataFrame, that is Spark SQL automatic optimization. That's why data processing in Spark dataset is much more feasible way compared to DataFrame and RDD. As dataset has compile time safety, so it is only supported in compiled language. It means Java and Scala, but not in an interrupted language like R and Python. So these are the points for which we need to think about dataset. Now there are different techniques of creating dataset. I'll be showing you one by one here. First is we have to create a dataset using sequence. How dataset can be created using sequence? So for that, let me create a sequence first. Val ds equal to sequence 11 22 33. So this is the simple sequence. Now how can we convert this sequence to dataset? So for that we have to use a function name is 2ds. So 2ds is mainly responsible for converting the sequence into dataset. So this is the way by which we can convert a sequence into dataset. Now coming to the second point, that is create a dataset using sequence of case classes. For that we have to create a case classes and then we'll be defining one sequence. Then dataset can be created from that sequence. So how can we do that? For that let me create one case class. Name is consider book. There name I'll be defining as string and cost I'll be defining as int. So I have defined one case class, name is book. Now I'll be creating one sequence from this case class. By using this case class, I'll be creating one sequence. How we can do that? For that, val book ds equal to sequence. Then we have to give the name book, Scala 200, book Python (100). This two number I have defined. So this is a sequence. If you see here, this is a sequence, and this sequence has been created by using case class name book. Now I'll be converting this sequence into data set. So in previous statement you have seen by using 2ds I can able to convert sequence to data set. So here I'll be again applying the same thing, that is dot to ds. So this is the way by which we can able to create a case class, and we can able to create a data set from that case class concept of that sequence. Now coming to the third point, that is create data set from RDD. So how we can create a data set from RDD? For that, what we have to do, we will be doing, I'm renaming that one as RDD. Then what I have to do is sc dot parallelize So what I did here, by using sc dot parallelize on that sequence, the RDD is created, right? So after creating this RDD, I am applying this 2ds function to convert that RDD into data set. Okay. So this is the way by which we can convert a RDD into data set. So this is the third point, create data set from RDD, which I have shown now. Now I'll be showing the fourth point, that is create a data set from DataFrame. How data set can be created from DataFrame? So for creating a data set from DataFrame, I'll be using some steps so that it will be easier for you to understand how it can be created step by step. So first what I will do, I'll be creating a sequence. Then I will be converting that sequence to RDD. Then I'll be converting RDD to DataFrame. Then from DataFrame to dataset. This operation I'll be doing. So first, let's create a sequence. So here I'll be using case class so that you can able to understand properly. This is one of the thing I have here. I have used case class, but by using simple example also you can able to do that. So as I have used here case class, so let me show you that one. So previously I have defined this case class name book. Okay. After that I have to define one sequence. So this one already I have done, that's why this one. So what I am removing this 2ds. So what I have done, I am creating one sequence. So this sequence name I have given as, naming would be very important, otherwise you won't understand properly. So I am creating one sequence like this. Okay. So then I'll be converting this sequence to RDD. So how I can do that? Val book RDD equal to same way sc dot parallelize, then this book sequence I'll be giving book sequence. Okay, so please check it carefully. By using this sc dot parallelize, I have converted this book sequence into book RDD. It means from sequence to RDD I have converted. Now I will be converting this RDD to data frame. So how I will be doing it? Val R. So I'll be creating one data frame from that RDD. So how I'll be doing it? RDD dot to df. You can see in my last video I have mentioned about definition, how we can define a data frame. So by using 2df concept we can able to convert data frame. So here if you see, this book RDD is a RDD and I'll be converting this RDD to data frame. So by using 2df I have converted it into data frame. Now I'll be converting this data frame to data set. How I'll be doing that? Val book ds equal to this book df dot as book. This is the way by which we can convert a data frame into data set. So please check this last line, val book ds equal to book diff dot as book. Book is a case class name. So by using this way we finally have converted the data frame into data set. So initially what we have done, we have defined a case class, then we have defined a sequence, then we have converted this sequence into data frame RDD, then we have converted this RDD to data frame, and finally we have converted this data frame into data set. So whenever you have to convert anything, you have to apply like this way. Suppose you have to convert a data frame into data set, then you have to use like this way. So this is the way by which you can able to do different operation in RDD and data frame and data set also. So that's why our data set is one of the most performance optimization technique for data processing. So that's those are the techniques by which we can create the data set. You can practice by your own, and if you have any doubt you can ask me in comment box. I'll definitely reply. So thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. If you really like my video, please do subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.